Continuing our Halloween week of fun, and Natalie, you got to do something very fun at Papa's Pumpkin Patch. Tell us about that.
Well, in today's home improvement brought to you by Aero Service Team, I take you to the patch with Corey Finneman, like I said earlier, and we decorate a pumpkin. You don't want to miss out on how it turned out. We're going to do something fun. Now, earlier this week, you learned some great tips from a professional carver about carving your pumpkin, but Corey and I are going to do sort of a safer option, which is just decorating a pumpkin, right? So, Corey, tell me what we have here right now, because there's different variations of pumpkins, correct?
Correct. This is a unique pumpkin. It's called a Kakai pumpkin, K-A-K-A-I. And it's also what I call a matrix pumpkin because the lines are there's such square edges to the pattern on this pumpkin. Also, what's unique about this pumpkin doesn't have to do with decorating, but it has a hull-less seed, so you can roast the seeds out of this and eat them straight up. Okay. But for decorating purposes, we're going to have a little orange, a little green. This guy isn't fully ripe, but he's a good model.
Absolutely. So we are just going to get right into it, get our hands dirty. What do you say? We start painting him? You want to put some googly eyes? I'm going to have you take the first step in decorating this pumpkin.
Let's put some eyes on this pumpkin.
Perfect.
What are you going to do next, Natalie?
You know, I might give him some white hair because I kind of want to get dirty with the paint here.
Go for it.
So let's see what we come up with here. What kind of supplies do you think or recommend people get to decorate their pumpkins?
All kinds of different crafts. You might have them around the house already, whether it be felt, some old clothing items, old props from different decorations you might have. You can even use some Christmas decorations with tinsel and sparkles and other things as well, but paint is always useful.
So just use your imagination with this,
It's all about
right?
being creative.
Are you sure you don't want to paint with me here? Because I'm having a ton of fun here.
Do we need to put some facial features in?
Yeah, so a beard maybe. So we're going to keep going here with our painting because I'm really loving this paint. But why don't you tell me a little bit about what we have on the table?
So we are located here at Papa's Pumpkin Patch in JoJo's gift store and our snack shack. And JoJo is my mother. And she has done a number of different things on the table. For example, on the side here with the witch's hat, we have what's called a warty goblin, or sometimes called a knucklehead, that has natural warts on it. And she found this particular pumpkin and said that wart that is green is the perfect nose for a witch's pumpkin, so she created that. These are birdhouse gourds that have been dried out over a year's time and then painted and decorated to different characters. So those are birdhouse gourds. Here we have just a natural pumpkin with fall decor around to create kind of a table piece perhaps, or a centerpiece. Here we have actually some artificial pumpkins, which you're starting to see now. We have some kits here at Papa's for different stencils and stickers that you can use to create a pumpkin face. And then I have an aunt who's very artistically inclined that has painted. This is actually a bowling ball from our friends at Midway Lanes.
You couldn't even tell.
But it could be a white pumpkin as well.
Well, these obviously don't look like ours. Ours, I think, takes the winning cup. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding here. But why don't we finish this off? And we got to give this guy a name.
Wilson?
Yeah, no, I like Wilson. Thanks again, Corey, for doing this fun activity with me.
Absolutely.
And again, another way to have fun. Thank you so much for being with me, Corey.
Thanks for coming.
And thanks again to Corey over at Papa's Pumpkin Patch. And thanks to Aero Service Team. This has been Home Improvement. So Wilson is currently sitting here with us, and he is in the Jack-o'-lantern contest that we have going on for Studio 701. You can vote for him on social media and vote for your favorite because we all participated there. But keep it here because